Hey guys, and welcome to another 5 minutes tutorial. Today's going to be a quick extension of the last tutorial, which was the material instances, and today we're going to look at actually using that and affecting something in game nice and quick, and simply to get an effect for a glow as you walk into, or to highlight an object in scene, so that the player can see it basically and it doesn't just look like a piece of the ground. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is we're going to right click. I've already done it, but you want to right click and create a new folder. I'm going to call this objects. Okay, and just going to cancel. No, I don't want to delete that one. I'm going to delete that. Yeah, cool, good, gone. Okay, so in your objects folder, which was in the root content folder, right click again, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to create a blueprint class of actor, and we're going to call this object. Nice and simple and easy. So we're going to go ahead and open that up, and the first thing we want to do is I'm just going to create a static mesh in the add component in the component section. I'll call this coin, just because it could be a coin, could be anything you want really, it doesn't really matter. In fact, you know what, I'm going to make it a coin. So we're going to go cylinder, and I'm going to reshape this to look like a coin. Oh, that doesn't look like a coin right yet, does it? So in the blue, I'm going to make that 0.1, and I'm just going to rotate this about 90. Okay, cool. And then I'm going to set it up to there, just as it sits slightly off of there. You can see how I've offset that, and default in the root is where the little ball is at the bottom, but actually my coin itself is going to sit so it's flush on the floor basically. So it snaps to 5 and pull that into the middle. Cool. Okay, so that's it. That's our coin. That's our object. Nice and simple and easy, wasn't it? So the next thing we're going to want to do is I'm going to change the material from start to the material, one of the materials we created earlier, and it's going to be the child instance. It's going to be this nice tiled checkered thing with, some lines going on there, which don't look great, but for the purposes of this tutorial, that's absolutely fine. You can make it a nice gold colour, you can make it whatever crap you want. In fact, what we'll do is we'll change that to a nickel or gold or something in a minute in the child class settings. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is I'm going to go back to here and I'm going to add a box collision, and I'm just going to pull that up as well into the middle of the coin, and then I'm going to, okay, so anyway, the box collision, I'm just going to resize this to fairly large, and I'm going to drop that back down, and I should want those two. Okay, so what you can see what I've done there, I've actually created quite a large box collision that's quite flat, and it's just going to encompass my coin. And then from there, all I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down whilst highlighting the box collision, and on component begin overlap, nope, that's hitbox, I should really have looked at that. Back to that in the viewport, and I'm going to begin overlap, and then I'm just going to literally set material to the coin, and then I'm going to go back to box, and then on end overlap I'm going to grab those, and I'm going to copy and paste those there, and on the end overlap it's going to change it to something else. Okay, so all this is saying is when we overlap that in that box, we're going to reset the material to a new instance, and then again at the end, when we stop overlapping the collision box, we're going to set it to a different material instance. And just quickly compile those. Now going back to my viewport, So we've got the child object thingamajiggy and material instance. Let's just close that down. So if I go back to my material instances now and my there, I'm just going to create a new material instance. I'm going to call this material child 2. Open this up quickly and I'm going to go back, change the diffuse, the norm, and I'm going to go to, we want the ceramic tiles, and then the normal, and we're going to change the emission. We're going to whack that right up to really bright and shiny, emissive colour, metallic. I'm going to just pop that up as well. The norms I'm going to make into a negative so that it just offsets the tile itself. There we go. Roughness, we don't need any. The specular map, I'm just going to shine that up as well so it looks nice and nice. Okay, so that'll do, that's nice. So material child 2 for that one. Right, back in the event graph again, I'm going to select on begin overlap. We're going to have the material child 2 instance, and then on the end overlap it's going to go back to the material child 1 instance. No, that's not what I wanted. Child instance. Okay, compile, save, and we've saved that one. Yep, that's absolutely fine. Right, now, so if I go back down to my object and I drag this into scene, you can see what I mean about when we slam it in. It's just going to center itself rather than have to drag it up. It automatically just puts itself on the ground there like that. Okay, so if we pop that over there, it's going to make that face me, and then we play. You can see it's just dull there, and as I walk into the box it glows, and then as I walk out, and that's it. That is literally just a case of us changing the instance of material on collision or on collider overlap. Of course you could use like a goldy coloured if you want, so I could go back and I could material instances, I could go to material child, and I could set this to, I don't know, nickel. Have we got a metal? There must be a metal in here somewhere. Cobblestones, concrete pour, door, texture, nope. Aluminium, copper, gold, diffuse, gold, normal. So you can see there that the gold is not actually looking that great, so let's just see if we can affect some of these to make it look a little bit more gold. So metallic, I'm just going to shine that up. Oh, there you go, that's nice. The emission is 0. Specular map, I'm just going to pop that up as well. Touch. The roughness, drop that right down. And that is a nice shiny gold colour. So I'm going to save that. And then material child 2, we're going to do the same. And gold, diffuse, gold, norm. What values have I got there? So 0, 0.9, minus 1, 0, 0.9, 0.9, minus 1. The roughness I took down to virtually 0. and the specular map is at, call it 0.75, and then the emissions, I'm going to just push that up to 1, no, 0.5, 0.25, let's go with 0.5 and see how this actually pans out. Okay, so again, in scene, you can see, so in scene, we can see the gold coin there, and it just highlights it to me. We could actually quite happily push this up to 2, save this, and then try again, see how that looks. Again, you can see what's happening there. Okay, so the point is, you can affect and change these things, and you can just literally create instances without any performance issues. You're not creating lots of new textures, you're not creating lots of new materials. It's just the one material, and you'll change it's rendering that one material, and then you're just changing certain parameters that we've created within that material externally, and then you're swapping them in and out. And okay, well that's it for this video. We'll hope to see you again in the next one. I'm not quite sure what we're going to do yet, but it'll be something fun, and we're going to try and do some more advanced stuff, more interactive, more fun stuff from now on, 'cause some of the first videos were a little boring. But anyway, any comments, leave them down below. Otherwise, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.